down of Boston. The Wizards taking on the Celtics. For the Washington Wizards, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their... It's live coverage of the NBA on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K's. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. Most people know that the Celtics are...
It sure has. Thanks, DA. And now Washington's starting group. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Russell Westbrook out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Avdia in at the 3 spot. And for Boston, Walker and Smart, the guard. Brown the small floor with Tatum holding down the 4 spot. And it's Thompson in at the 5.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. The rebound by the Celtics. Brown feeling out a bit. Outside Tatum. Back to Brown. 1:24 left in the first quarter of the game.
Boy, how impressive is the quickness Jaylen Brown possesses. This guy sprints hard toward the cup on every drive.
And Doris, much has been made of Brown's improvement offensively, and rightly so. But when you ask Coach Stevens about him, he always goes back to his defense.
Well, it's never a surprise for the coach that is the first and foremost thing on their mind. At 6'7" with a 7-foot wingspan, that incredible athleticism, Jaylen Brown can guard the elite wings in this league, and he holds his own and competes at a high level. It's a must-have for any championship team.
Westbrook can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Brown, good.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Here's Westbrook. The shot is good off the backboard.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
To the inside, Brown, and finished off by Brown.
Well, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
Outside Beal from the arc. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Smart passes to Brown. And that one, good. Brown's got 8 points.
Well, you have to admire how Smart is running this offense right now. He has a knack for spotting open teammates.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And so it's the Boston Celtics, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Right back after this break. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Williams is out there with Williams. Then there's Brown. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Pritchard in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Outside Beal. Neto. For 3, Smith. Kept alive by Washington. He doesn't hit that one. Boston leading by 6. 1:10 left to play here in the second quarter. Outside Fournier. Just 5 on the clock. Williams. The kick out to Brown. The Celtics working the ball around now. Williams passes to Williams. Tries again. Oh, that's blocked. And he recovers it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Some intimidation right away. Got to show those shooters you're going to be there all night long.
And Washington making a change here. Robin Lopez is checked in for Daniel Gafford. Hachimura comes in for Davis Bertans. Avdia's checked in for Raul Neto. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Smith. Here's Hachimura. Here's Lopez. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
You know, hats off to him for staying active inside. Lopez just creating his own offense.
And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Here's Fournier. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Lopez. Now Avdia. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
This is the area of greatest improvement in Mr. Bradley Beal's game. How about the growth in his passing? Wow.
And that'll do it for the first half of competitive games.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. It was a big-time first quarter for Jaylen Brown. He had 8 points and 1 rebound. And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side, my brother.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. You look at Jaylen Brown, what a contribution.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Wizards. Hachimura and Bryant are in the middle. Bradley Beal is out there with Russell Westbrook. And it's Avdia in at the 3. Walker with it. Westbrook picks him up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform. Legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious. And Doris, don't forget a consensus All-American in his final year of college. Hachimura scoring almost 20 points a game.
Yes, Greg. He helped the Gonzaga Bulldogs to 37 wins in each of his last 2 years, and obviously played in some big-time games. Was asked to step up in key moments, and he delivered.
Westbrook with the bucket.
Boy, Westbrook has really improved that perimeter game. He has honed it, and it is sharp.
Smart passes to Thompson. 43 seconds left to play in the third. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from the free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Yeah, Thompson not really the guy who's going to punish you consistently for sending him to the free throw line.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Daniel Gafford's checked in for Bryant. Davis Bertans comes in for Avdia. And Raul Neto's subbed in for Bradley Beal. Neto, that's a 2-pointer. Rebounded by the Celtics. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Williams gets the bucket.
Well, Evan Fournier is a fundamentally sound player, and if his teammates are open, he will deliver the rock.
Passes to Bertans. And stolen by Tatum. Yep, that one goes. 6 seconds left to play in the third. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Gafford, he knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play to see if he released the ball before the buzzer.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
And so it's the Boston Celtics heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We'll return shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he may not be known as a pass-first guy playing out of the two-guard spot, but he shows here that he can dole out an assist or two when he needs to.
Well, having multiple playmakers on the floor makes you a much tougher team to defend.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Tatum out there with Williams. Then it's Evan Fournier. Then it's Williams. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. Here's Bertanis. Rebound by Williams.
Boy, a clean, close look. What a missed opportunity.
In the corner, Tatum with it. And slam dunk by Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Wizards trail by 9. Smith kicks to Hachimura. And there's the pass to Neto. Over in the corner, Bertans. Back to Neto. Launches it. Pocket 6. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Neto's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the deep.
Shoots from the elbow. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Pass to Smith. Nice ball movement by Washington. Here's the 3. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Tristan Thompson.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys. Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let him dribble the game out.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
As a young man growing up in New York, Kemba Walker was part of a performance team. And this young man is a performer between the lines as a basketball player. There's a bit of improvisation there as well.
Washington calls timeout. They're trailing by 5. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
Trying to stay alive, they've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Beal from long range. It falls! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
So much riding on that shot. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Well, I just love how Marcus Smart plays the game of basketball. He's aggressive, he's intelligent, and he doesn't mind getting under your skin. Well, what a performer this guy is. Game is on the line. He stands up and delivers.
Washington calls timeout. They're behind by 4. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
They need to score, and they need to do it quickly, but it is still possible here.
Urginus got it.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Walker. And now they foul and stop the clock.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
Shooting for Boston, Kemba Walker.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he is unable to get the second one.
A three and nothing but a three will do here.
You've got to keep your composure and execute to get a quality look from three.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball.